Just to inform you that Alim Dar was supposed to be on field tonight, but he's not feeling well, so Shozib Raza has taken his place. Down to third man, so they're away, Karachi Kings.
Big difference with this match as well is that Vivian Richards, the mentor for Quetta, and Moin Khan, their coach, wonderful servant for Pakistan cricket, Moin. But the boundary all around on this ground tonight is 15 meters longer than we had in Sharjah.
Yeah, it's a proper size ground, if you can call it that. Ring of fire and a big playing surface. Mir Hamza brought into this Karachi side. Sorry, Quetta side. They regard him very highly, does swing the ball. Played a couple of seasons of first-class cricket, and he comes into this team with a reputation. They say that once he gets the ball to swing, there's no better left arm around.
He did play for Karachi Kings last year. And that is high praise indeed, if he's that good when it's swinging. I think, as you pointed out, the opening batsmen are making their way out. The same combination as the last game, who gave Karachi a very good start. No Chris Gale. He came in at 3 last game. And it's interesting because I know that there has been a sentiment of letting your best players face the most deliveries, and that is a fair sentiment. Kevin Peterson, though, bats at 3. Is Chris Gale in current form the best player? He has the best record. But given that he hasn't scored yet, they want to ensure Karachi that they get off to a good start, don't lose wickets as well.
But the other side of the argument would be that you want Chris Gale to fire, and the best, or sort of his best position is opening the bat, and when he fires, he takes the game completely away from the opposition. So is number 3 the spot for him?
Well, he hasn't been firing in this tournament, and the team has been suffering because of that. Now, when these two fired last game, even though they stalled in the middle, they went pretty good for Karachi. So Gale will be back on top as the wide is delivered. I think once he gets a little bit of a go at the crease, I think he will then go back up, but he needs to find form.
Babar Azam showing what a fine, stylish, compact, well-organised player he is. Lovely to watch, good footwork. Picks up length very quickly. An extra ball in this first over. And it didn't cost anything. 3 from the first over. Got 1 ball to go, haven't we? KP in the runs, 88 of them. It was worth a century, wasn't it? Goodness me, that was the storm that KP stirred up in Sharjah. It was like a whirlwind. If you could put a picture to a batting innings, that was it, wasn't it? I'm being imaginative here, Buzzard, come on. Creative juices flowing.
Just short, precisely into the gap. 4 without loss.
Taimur Mills, Mir Hamza and Anwar Ali. So 3 paces that Quetta Gladiators have. And Taimur Mills will probably hold the key to their bowling.
Asad Shafiq back tonight. But so is Timal Mills, $1.8 million richer in his next T20 outing across the border. Quite pacey and a huge undertaking, given that I suppose his general cricket career has been sort of truncated into T20s only because of a back ailment. He no longer plays longer versions of the game. What a payday.
Good work if you can get it. You bowl the fewest number of overs all year and you get paid the most. I think he's negotiated that nicely, but he's got a whole bag of tricks, this fella.
I don't know how the auction works, but the world #1 T20 specialist bowler or T20 bowler, Imran Tahir, doesn't get a mention.
Yes, good load up this, isn't it? He's a strong fella. It's a good finish, the way he pulls over that front leg. Mickey Arthur, Karachi's coach, Pakistan's coach.
Wide signalled, and you talk about Mickey Arthur at the international level. He wants to see Pakistan develop in white ball cricket to where they're batting with greater freedom, greater aggression, and it starts right here with his Karachi Kings. He wants to see them firing and playing aggressively, and they'll be taking risks in this format. So last game, the opening pair were good. I think they put on 47 before they were separated. They put on 47 in the batting power play alone. Lovely. Babar Azam is in very fine touch.
All season, he's made batting look easy. Just seems as if he has got extra time. All because of his balance at the crease. Minimum movement. Just in position, head over the top of the ball and boundary.
Very precise at the top of his run-up.
Lovely
146 kilometers per hour, that last ball. When you start nearing 150, it just really is about market forces, timing. Mitchell Stark not available, so Timal Mills has found a place for himself at the highest possible value. I'm very happy for him. Angle round the wicket, so to close down on any whiff. Goes a bit straight.
Bish, I'm with you. It's all about the faster men. It's all about the fast bowlers, explosive speed, and it's a sight to behold. But you add that with his back of the hand slow one, so he's quite a package.
Kyron Pollard, on the left of your screen as you look at it, will be hoping to get into some form. Next to him is Ryan McLaren. Nice shot. Is it timed well enough? Yes, it is. 2 boundaries in the over, 14 without loss. Bopara played well last match, 30, I think, of 20 deliveries. Malik has been the leading run scorer.
Look at that batting lineup, and you see Pollard at 6, and every time I see Pollard named at 6, you think he's got to go higher up the order to give him more deliveries. But then Shoaib Malik turned up, got a man of the match award with a thrilling 50-odd not outs. You got Ravi Bopara, who injected tremendous impetus into their innings with a 30 from 20. So it's competitive. This is a side that's very competitive. They just need Gale to fire.
Lovely show of aggression. Is he not at the top of his form game, Babar Azam? Not a big man, not a powerful man, but doing the job.
Answer to your question, Bish? Most definite yes. Again, look at the balance. Just so balanced at the crease that he can punch it away on the onside with minimum fuss. Balance, poise, this man's got it all.
Well, there's one man watching this match would have been very happy to see that shot. There he is, Vivian Richards. They just flowed from his bat. Those kind of shots, second nature for him.
Look at the head, it's so still looking at the ball and it's not moved at all, so he's got full sight of the ball from the word go, and then he just hits through the line. Fantastic batting.
Nice single, nice soft touch, and just for Babar Azam and the way he's batted on the international scene, and particularly those 300s, I think, back to back. You have to think 2 years down the road when he puts on some more muscle, a little bit, maybe powers up a little bit, how his game will expand, because he's only of slight build. You have to believe that he will work on that, and they'll be working on their catching in the crowd as well in the Pepsi Catch a Crow. Nice strikes. Kumar Sangakkara has pummeled the first 6 of this contest.
We've talked about balance, we've talked about poise, we've talked about head position. Sangakkara has them all. Comes down the track, but easy as you like, into the short weight, going through it. Bang, 6.
Superb anticipation from Sangakkara. Oh, and what a riposte that is from the bowler. 25 for no wicket. Three overs gone, 25 on the board. Karachi, oh gosh, he's been watching Danny Morrison. Goodness me. He's... Oh, well done, sir. Hang on, he's stopping play. It's causing a commotion. Amor Ali is the new bowler.
Which the most telling stat that I saw today was whenever Sarfaraz wins the toss and opts to bowl out of 16 T20s, he's just lost one.
There is a deep square leg. Good grief, he looks like if he's 2 miles away from the action out there.
Absolutely, Bish. Hassan Khan, 18 years of age, and he had to go about 15 yards then. But because these boundaries are so much bigger than Sharjah, it's a much more comfortable zone for batters to say, right, we're going to get 2 here easily, even though you've got boundary riders like the Hassan. There's 2 there every time.
More running for Hassan Khan. Good young player. In fact, for Hassan Khan, of anyone, I think, in this tournament who's bowled more than 5 overs, he's the most economical. So he's been having a good tournament. He contributed some good runs in the first game he played.
The bowler should have seen Sangakkara coming down. He didn't manage to change his length at all. Mir Hamza, he needed to change his length. He should have seen Kumar, because Kumar went quickly there, and he just bowled in the same thing, the same length ball that was always going to go. Inability to change his length.
Daniel Alexander says Kumar Sangakkara becomes the 2nd Sri Lankan after Mahela to play 1,000 cricket matches. Stop it. Stop it.
What? 1,000 professional cricket matches. So what did you do for your life then, Mahela? Go on, Mahela. 1,000, yes. In fact, he's wrong. He said it's 1,100. It's in the air. How much has he got on it? Bowler looks completely fed up with that effort. Mahmudullah was the fielder. Sarfaraz, the skipper's not happy either.
What a big wicket this would have been. Babar Azam, man in form, just trying to hit this through the onside. Gets a little bit of a leading edge, but Mahmudullah didn't look as if he was catching this. He ran circles around it, he's misjudged it. It's a difficult art.
He won wickets as well. Anwar Ali's only picked up 1 in this tournament so far. Although he helped to win the last game with the bat, finished off the game in Sharjah with a couple of boundary blows. But his primary job will be with the ball. And he wants to add to the wickets column.
No shortage of the Q Mobile selfie moments. Everyone's taking them. He's got an England football shirt on. Not many of those around, you know, collector's items.
Very good from Sangakkara to adjust. Anwar Ali did see him coming and tried to pull the length back. That is a huge boundary over there, to be honest with you. 35 without loss after 4.
Four overs we've had. The Karachi Kings have been put into bat. It's a decent start by the Sangakkara skippered side. The skipper is opening Chris Gale is not opening. We might well see Chris Gale coming in at 3.
Run rate just under 9 at the moment, and Anwar Ali had some repairs to his landing area at the crease at the end of the last over. Ground staff came up with, I suppose, some drying agent or just some grass to add some traction. It's Mohamed Nawaz, actually, left-arm spinner, who's had a decent tournament in terms of economy so far, except in the last game, and who didn't take a little bit of tap last game.
Important moment in the Karachi innings. Left arm spin, how much will it spin? Will you get any purchase? Just to assess that and then build your total.
Hit the gap beautifully. What quick use of the feet from Sangha. Second 6 to him.
He's hit that extremely well, quickly to the pitch, middle of the bat, quick flow of the blade through the ball, and it's gone flat 6, and that's not a short boundary.
Well, a man has been deployed there now. 3 on the leg side boundary. 21 off 9 balls. That's a strike rate of 233 for the skipper. Sanga's in the groove.
Got to pull his length back here, I think. He does pull his length back because mid-on and mid-off are in play. Sangha wanted to clear them.
Just with that 6 early in the over, pressure on Nawaz now to close this over out. A little bit of a discussion with Sarfaraz. Babar Azam now on strike. Be interesting if he pushes it through or still tries to flight the ball. I don't think he'll really give it that much air now.
Six on the offside. There's a ring saving the single on that offside. There's one of them. Shahzad. Got a ring there. 4 in that circle. And there's 1 behind on the 45 for the right-hander. And he goes leg side. That's a poor ball. That's down the leg side. That's asking to be placed down there. It wasn't hit, it was placed. It's not the line.
Yeah, they'd set 3 fielders behind point. Just trying to make him bowl outside off, but it's on the stumps and it's easy pickings. No one behind square, leg side. Babar Azam in too good a form to miss out.
Oh, that's the offside field, and he went leg side. Can't do that.
11 off the over. 46 without loss.
Right, we are out here, 46 without a wicket. Karachi Kings have done a fantastic laying out job, and Kumar Sangakkara has been the catalyst in providing impetus to the innings. 46 from 33, this partnership with Sangha going at a strike rate of exactly 200. Hello, guys.
Rambo, good to join you, but good to join you outdoors again. Starting to get used to this. Nice to be able to be so close to the action. In the back of my mind, I'm just thinking again, Karachi Kings, they won their last match setting, gone against all the trends so far this Pakistan Super League. I mean, they started well again.
Tamal Mills, I like it. The heat. Our colleagues upstairs mentioned a certain other franchise around the corner where he went for a few rupees across the water. Change your life, Mr. Mills. Good to see him bowling with some heat, though.
Yeah, it's got pace and plus the left arm angle. And always look energized and always been there for the side, and is making a name for himself in the circuit.
The other thing we've got to remember too, he's had the last couple of games off because of a hamstring injury. So he had those extra 2 days, just the last 2 days where everyone had a bit of a rest, just to make sure he was fully fit for tonight's match as well.
Almost a catch. But just worked the angle, Kumar Sangakkara.
Now half an over to go on this power play. They'll be pretty pleased so far, the double Ks. Almost 50 up. Almost a catch as well.
Yeah, chip shot over the infield. Close, but not close enough. It opens a lot of options for the Kings. 49 without a wicket in 5.3. They can send in a big hitter if a wicket goes down. .50 comes up.
Sangers, love you to bits and pieces. Still doing it, 40 years young. Is this Sri Lankan genius out there with Babar Azam.
Sangha have contributed more than Babar, but I think it's a good opportunity for Babar to learn from Sangakkara. The other night, Sangakkara was on the weaker side of a partnership, but he just carried on. And so that's the big examination here for young Babar Azam, how he copes with a lack of strike rate. Will he throw his wicket away, or will he just carry on building a partnership and bit of momentum? It's 50 without a wicket after 6. A good use of the feet. Kumar Sangakkara is such a specialist against spin.
72 for the opening partnership in their last match with these two guys out in the middle. 51 on the board without loss. Does that justify the reason not to have Chris Gale as an opening batter?
Less excitement, I guess, but it is working for Karachi Kings because this is a great platform for them. No wickets in the first 6. That is what you want to do, where you want to be in the power plays. That's gone fine for a couple of runs.
Yeah, and I also think that that left-hand, right-hand combo has been talked about as well. Here you got Babar Azam, you got Kumar Sangakkara in the power play here in match 15. So if you'd had Chris Gale out there with Sangers, you'd have two lefties. But I suppose you could say, look, Gale in for Kumar. Get Kumar to bat at 3, but they've gone with this at the moment. And it's working for the Kings.
It's quick through the air, not getting the ball to spin a lot, but this is how you usually bowl in T20. Yeah, it's been good, the left-hander. 6, and then a fine glance for 4 from Babar Azam. Beautiful pitch to bat on. You can do that. Play the fuller length of the back foot.
Well, for those that missed the pitch report earlier on, it was fantastic to go out and see the pitch pretty much looking like it was for game 1. 190 on the board in that match. Fantastic to see live grass on a pitch at Dubai.
It's 56 without a wicket after 7. Mahmudullah, the off-spinner, coming on to bowl and gets driven through the offside. Oh, how cool is that? You've got to applaud the talent. That is Babar Azam. Fantastic balance and beautiful execution.
Go, Bill.
Pop this in your coaching manual. Did absolutely everything right. Good stride to the ball, was balanced, let the ball come to him, picked the gap, chalked up the 4.
That's it, Kumar Sangakkara. But he's got enough muscles there to deflect it away.
Shazad, was that with the throw? He wasn't exactly popping over and saying, I'm really sorry. Oh, just a little hand up, yeah. Hands up, baby, hands up. And that's it. Nothing else.
70s?
You might have just snuck in there. I reckon you're right. Rambo?
Showing a fair bit of patience. And you tend to do that when you know that you can hit the big shot as well. You're looking to just work the ball into the gaps for 1s and 2s. It's a very calm partnership. we've not seen a lot of frantic activity. They've played quite a few classical shots. Current run rate is exactly 8, so exceptional beginning. Puts it away into the gap. It's a short boundary. That's well picked up. Left-hander there on the move.
Well, I think this calmness would actually be concerning to Quetta Gladiators as well, because they really haven't put the foot down as yet, and they're going along so very nicely without losing a wicket, knowing that they've got firepower to come as well. Might even see Kyron Tollard coming up the order.
Oh, gone. Stumped. He's not happy. Kumar Sangakkara missing out on an opportunity here. He was looking so good and beaten by Mahmudullah, and it's a good stumping from Sarfraz. The skipper there making sure he got the ball and whipped the bails off. And King's skipper is gone. Sangha gets 28, and it's 63 for 1. .63 for the loss of 1. Chris Gayle is out there, folks. Nothing to write home about. Those stats do not do justice to the kind of character that Chris Gayle is. He hasn't arrived. Could tonight be the night for him? What have we got here? We've got long off, long on. Mid-wicket square leg. And it's spin versus Gayle. Wears it down sensibly, calmly. And Karachi 63 for 1.
Here we go. Over 9. Hassan. Yeah, Mahmudullah on. So the angle, and it just turned enough. Lovely bit of flight from Mahmudullah. And Sangers, now another run out.
Yeah, beautifully deceived by the off spinner. Bowling it a little wide and then spinning it away from Sangha's reach. Oh, that one got a little big on the left-hander.
I was just giving the old no, 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 no. Don't lob it back to the bowler, Christopher Henry G. Yeah.
Well, boy, very well, boy.
Oh, hotting up, heating up for the stormy one. International viewers, get amongst it. cricketgateway.com and stream it. Oh, Gayle. Yeah, blood is rushing and pumping.
I don't think he's kind of an individual who thinks about getting out, who thinks about being not in form, so I'm not going to hit the ball hard. I think he just looks at the ball and takes off.
Ahmed.
Interesting, it's a shot that I don't usually see Chris Gale trying to get off the mark big time with, is the sweep shot. Interesting, he's pulled it out tonight. That's after a single off the first ball, and he's faced 5 dots.
Boring.
Gold, Rambo. Yeah, I'm with you. Crowd, anticipation. Kevin Peterson just down in front of us here at long off. Long on's back there. Straight mid-wicket on the fence. Deep backward square. And he continues with the boring theme to get off the mark.
Very boring. Gale 1 from 6, 65 for 1.
Manuel.
65 for the loss of 1. Babar Azam now, he's got to play an intelligent innings here. 33 from 30. Last time also, when Babar Azam got out, I think almost immediately Sangakkara also was gone, caught at mid-off. And that sort of held back the innings for a bit of a time in the middle of the innings. Must not give his wicket away at this stage. Chris Gale, you never know with him. He can be in for 5 minutes, he could be out there for half an hour, scoring 60, 70. A bit of a lottery.
Well, he's back on strike. That's what matters. Gale has a single to Babar Azam. Crowd, they're coming in all the time for that Pepsi catcher crawl. And if you do, well, you're into that pool of 100,000 US dollars. I think we've got about, I think we've got, what is it, 7 or 8? Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Watch out. Chris Gale is on strike. Is 2 now from 8.
Keep the faith, boys, keep the faith. Here's a man who can make things up quickly.
Three for 9.
Look, he's been so circumspect right throughout this tournament, trying to get himself into an innings of note with singles. It hasn't quite worked for him yet. Maybe it's better just to put the foot down.
Pressure on Babar Azam. Oh, that's well fielded. That's good cricket from the Gladiators, because fielding will put pressure on this pair. Partnership of 5 from 12, so they've not gone anywhere in the last couple of overs.
That man again, Ahmed Shahzad. He's good in there, round at mid-wicket, hovering inside the circle. Muhammadullah, last ball. And he's going to pinch the strike as Babar Azam. So they've had half their overs in that wonderful position to be in. It's 69 for 1.
Very well,
Full
Beka.
toss. Lucky to get away with it, but in Sharjah maybe that would have been inviting for an attempt at 6. Here the boundaries are significantly bigger, 15 meters all the way round.
Chris Gale yet to fire in this inning as well, 3 of 9. The other thing that he does
Wow, boy. Very well, boy.
is that Babar Azam can't hit it into the gap and call for 2 or get those quick singles going. Just knocks a little bit of momentum.
Oh, again.
He's got a little bit on this. I think that's will be leg bites. Keep an eye on the umpire. Wides.
Bemused looks from Sarfraz, from Hassan Khan. Maybe just hit the pad. Yes, it did. And
Umpires given wide.
Well, boy, well, boy.
Well,
ठीक है,
there's a
शाबाश.
little bit of pad involved there. Well, just for the moment, Hassan has lost his concentration here. It's a couple of balls just down the leg side. He's probably a little fearful that Chris Gale is looking to launch him into the stands. You've got to hold your nerve. I mean, he's a young player playing to one of the most destructive batsmen of all time, and he's got to hold his nerve here. Easier said than done.
Ah.
I say he's doing a good job, Alan, because he's only going for 15, 1 ball short of 3 overs. Chris Gale is 3 from 12, trying to get him away and can't so far.
You see, he's almost trying to preempt Chris Gale. He knows that Gale would love to put him into the second tier. And for about the 3rd time it's over, he's slipped down the leg side.
Very
Well
well, boy.
bowled. That's a good follow-up. Well, eventually we got there. 77 for 1. Yeah, I can't hear you all.
Well, boy. Alhamdulillah. बड़ी हिट देख रहा है, बड़ी हिट देख रहा है, बस बड़ी हिट देख रहा है, शाबाश.
Babar now needs to find a boundary.
What a good catch. A very, very good catch. Hassan Khan takes a splendid catch. And no wonder his teammates gather round him to congratulate him. That ball was going at a rate of knots. Babar Azam goes for 36, 77 for 2. Shoaib Malik is the new batsman. Former captain, of course, of the Karachi Kings. He started captain at the inaugural edition of the HBL PSL and then handed on the reins to Rabi Bopara. But a very good catch that has got rid of Babar Azam. So now really you've got two newish batsmen. Chris Gale has used up 13 deliveries for 3. We've got to get 2 there.
Had been about 27 balls since the boundary, and something had to give. And Hassan Khan's hands did give as he dived forward and took a fantastic catch.
Ahmad, आराम से.
It's the second time in this tournament. This young kid, I think down in Sharjah, took a really good catch as well, and he's a good bowler. Best economy rate of anyone with 5 or more overs in this tournament coming into this game, and he's shown he can bat as well.
3 from 13 deliveries from Chris Gale. 4 from 14. It's pedestrian from the big West Indian at the moment.
Pace off the ball and spin to Chris Gale. He's not been in the greatest of form, and he's not looked in form at all. He struggled out there.
Yeah, and it says a lot about T20 cricket, isn't it? You have, if you come into a tournament or game out of form, it's very hard. It's not impossible, but very hard to get yourself into form. And just as they did last game, they had a really good start, slowed down in the middle, and it was Shoaib Malik who gave them that total to work with. They slowed down again. 81 for 2.
They're having a good time tonight in the HBL VIP box, which if you were in there, you'd be in the firing line for a Chris Gale special. And they would be too for the Pepsi Catch a Draw. Stand in the crowd, take a catch, and you can be in for a share of 100,000 US. cricketgift.com for ball by ball. Viewers in Pakistan, cricketgateway.pk, psl-t20.com, cricketgateway.com, anywhere you are in the world. And we've got a game of cricket going on. And it's a pretty good one, because the pressure is very much on Chris Gale. The whirlwind hasn't taken off yet.
Q-Mobile selfie moment. Well, it's more of a video that he's getting. Still have quite a bit of batting to come, but right now they need Gale to fire. A Gale storm.
Tamal Mills will relish this little challenge of bowling to Chris Gale. He's got the pace just to unsettle Chris Gale. If he drops 1 or 2 in short, by nature Chris Gale doesn't like it to. He likes to drive down the ground.
Well, I like this captaincy as well. A slip in for Gale, who they recognise is struggling. He's 3 from 13 or 14 deliveries.
He slapped it over extra for 4. That was no more than a flat batted slap.
Maybe pace on the ball will help Chris Gale. Short and wide, and he just stood there and deposited that over cover. Strength of the man, 4 more.
Leg side this time. So the foundation for Karachi has been set here. Chris Gale hasn't got going, but what you know that Bopara and Pollard are to come. But Shoaib Malik was in form in Sharjah against Peshawar. It was a very attractive half-century this from Shoaib Malik. Shoaib Malik in Sharjah against the Peshawar Zalmi. There's still a slip-in for Mills. So attacking captaincy here from Sarfraz. Well, they look to turn him leg side.
When you pitch it up to him, he does hit it very, very hard, straight down the ground and through mid-wicket. Just clears that front leg of his.
Anything on a full length in Sharjah, Shoaib Malik attacked it. He went down the ground, as you said there, Baz, or he went leg side. Good, clean hitting.
So does that inform now what length they bowl to him immediately, Mills?
They've gone up there, and the umpire goes up as well with his arms. It's a wide.
But it does. That Hawkeye does inform Timal Mills as to how to bowl through Shoaib Malik. Early, go hard length, or back of a length, or short off target. But you can understand the idea.
And he does have the pace to unsettle Malik. If there's any sort of weakness, it's against the short ball early, and Mills should be working on that.
Good looking shot, and it just brings the one. There is the deep point fielder out there. Karachi Kings put into bat by Sarfraz. It's the 15th match of the HBL PSL. Every captain has put the side in, having won the toss, and we've had only 3 teams who have defended. Every time the side has won the toss and fielded, only 3 times out of the 15 we've had has the batting side won, the first side to bat won. Now, Chris Gale, 9 from 17. He's just had a 4. He's just had a 4 over extra, which has improved his strike rate. He's still only 52. What on earth was that? Chris Gale doesn't know. It's 88 for 2. Salman Iqbal, who's the owner of the Karachi Kings, came away from Sharjah with the 2 wins that Karachi desperately needed. Just starting to find their mojo, but they need a couple of key players to fire. One of them is out there, the big left-hander, but it's Shoaib Malik on strike. Oh, he's got away with that. Bottom edge, almost clipped the off stump.
It's a little bit of spin coming back. Too close to cut.
There's a man out there, and these are big boundaries. These are very big boundaries, so these fielders are at least 10 to 15 meters deeper than they were in Sharjah.
The problem for Malik coming in straight away here is that he likes to get those singles and doubles and run hard once he's building his innings. Right now, there's not a lot of choice with Gale running hard. So it'll be either a boundary or a single. That's not the way he plays.
It's been hit very, very hard. Riley Rousseau, the fielder, has been a key man for the Gladiators this year. This was hit so hard. Shoaib Malik was in the firing line here. Well ducked. He's caught hold of this, and it's too fine for deep square. So 4 runs.
Against the off spinner, Malik is always looking leg side. Poor delivery down the leg side, and he's helped it on its way. Welcome boundary.
It's a good effort by the youngster Hassan Khan. Now this time Hassan takes it nicely. Another good catch by the youngster for the Quetta Gladiators. Shoaib Malik, who was trying to force the pace, has got to go back. He's gone for 9 from 9. It's 94 for 3. Well, the VIP box is in the prime seats, you might say, and you'd want to be now, because Pollard, Kieran Pollard, this is the KP from the Karachi Kings. He has joined Chris Gale, so you've got 2 of the biggest, mightiest, most destructive West Indian batsmen out there. And one of them's not firing at the moment. This one. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's got 10 from 20, 94 for 3. Ryan McLaren, the South African, on the left, and Mahela Jayawardene, the Karachi Kings, there on the right. Oh, at the current rate of scoring, Karachi Kings will get to 134. But with Pollard there and a rejuvenated Gale, a projected score of 134 is well within their grasp. They've got to be thinking of 150 here. Pollard. And it's Anwar Ali with the ball. Not unsurprisingly, he gets a short one first up.
Well, they'll be rolling their fingers over the short ball as well on this pitch that is gripping. And Mamadullah, what a night he has had. He picked up 3 for 21 off his 4 overs. Pepsi Kachakro, they haven't had too much interest just yet, but it's a nice crowd that has built up here in Dubai. It's a big stadium, and the lower tiers have been really concentrated with fans.
Quetta have got their fans in. Now Chris Gale, strike rate is 50. He's faced 20 deliveries. He's hit 1 boundary. He's got 10 to his name. Karachi fans will be hoping he can change gear dramatically.
Shoaib Malik with that leg cutter from Mamadullah, wanting boundaries from the word go. That's not the way he plays. A good catch again by Hassan Khan, but problem that Malik had was because he's not running the singles and doubles and not rotating the strike with Chris Gale with him, he has to go for the boundary, and that's not the way he starts an innings.
It's a wonderful sight, isn't it, of the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. It's our HBL drone camera that's given you these superb shots. Well, I can tell you that Karachi Kings need some superb shots, and they need it from the bat of Chris Gale. It's going to be another wide. It's been a fair few wides bowled tonight.
I thought it was smart bowling by Mamadullah as well. He doesn't want to give Shoaib Malik the turn to hit width into the leg side, so he bowled the leg cutter. It held up on the pitch and made it more difficult to hit. So smart, clever bowling by the traditional off spinner.
Little change up of pace again, or maybe a change down in pace. And Chris Gale's timing, at the moment, it's all a distant memory.
Another cutter from Anwar Ali, and he's not picked it up at all. We saw a slow ball bouncer, which Chris Gale did not pick up. It's just getting to the stage where you either have to get on with it, hit out, or basically get out.
Not saying it's the easiest pitch on which to hit through the line of the ball, because the ball is gripping, but certainly 11 from 23 is representative of a guy who is not in his best form, and you understand why Sangakkara chose to open the batting with Babar Azam to get the team off to a good start. They haven't been able to build on it yet.
This is good bowling from Anwar Ali. He's tested Gale and Pollard with the short delivery consistently in this over. Rabi Bopara, surely he's the next man in.
Just an illustration, that last ball went to short fine leg and they did not run a single. Any other player right now in the middle order would be running for that, but not Chris Gale, and Pollard's pretty quick, but not Chris Gale.
Nearly took the bowler's head off. It's really been hit hard. Nawaz, the fielder. It's the end of 15 overs.
Ready for a Gale hit. Pollard gets it across for a run. In the last 10 overs, just 52 scored. And they say you are in a powerful position if you have wickets in hand. Obviously, it's not being translated in the score sheet.
I think there's one thing to be out of form. Completely get that. Every player goes through a bit of a form slump at times, but you've got to show some intent to get out of it. And I think that's probably the biggest concern at the moment for that man there on screen, Mickey Arthur, as coach of Karachi, that, you know, his marquee player who they've got across for this season is out of form and not looking like doing anything to try and get himself out of it.
Yeah, that's more like it. 100 comes up with that big drive down the ground. I think he's caught it as well. Yeah, he's claiming it, and he could be part of the Pepsi Crore event.
Oh, magnificent. And eat your heart out, Melanie Jones. You picked it, girl. Chewed into him. And there he goes. He says, I'll have a major piece of this one. And so does the fielder, back about 10 rows to catch the cash.
Yeah, dropped his phone, didn't drop the ball. He can buy plenty of those phones now that he's part of the Pepsi Catcher Crow. Once again, not being able to decipher the slowness of the ball. Slow bouncer.
He got a huge piece of this, didn't he? Just watch the catch, though. That's commitment to the cause. Love it. This is the Chris Gayle we're used to seeing right around the world, all the T20 competitions. He's hit 100 in every single one of them, bar the Pakistan Super League. Maybe this innings here, he won't get 100 tonight. Maybe it just kick-starts himself into this series.
Yes, he's a star. He's a Pepsi star now. That's a flake into the gap. Only a single. It's a decent build-up. Not huge, but the way standards, not a bad build-up.
Yeah, temperature too, I've got to say, I think it's creeping up. It's getting a nice little bit warmer. So, folk, well, if you're in the area, get on down. Get down here. Still another half a game to go, just over. It's the second innings. We way away yet, so get on down here to the Dubai International Cricket Stadium.
Oh, another slow bouncer, another nod of appreciation from the skipper, Sarfraz. That's a real good delivery. You can get tied up if you're bowling to a Chris Gayle or a Pollard and delivering slow bounces at will.
I think the selectors have picked well as well. They had Zulfikar Babar, who's been replaced today by Hazam. He took 1 for 28 in the last game. Bowled reasonably well. Gone for the extra pace on this pitch.
Should be safe, should be. Oh, almost a 6 on the bounce over the rope. Oh, he's signaling it as a 6, but I don't think it's a 6. 112 for the loss of 3.
Yeah, I'm just going to, I reckon, check between this over and change the decision. I don't think it was a 6. We think it was a 4. You at home probably concur with that. So umpire Ramon Martinez is going to check this out. Lovely strike. But it drops just inside. There you go, just inside. So going to have to change that decision.
Yeah, they're confirming whether this went over the rope or not. Yeah, is changing the 6 to a 4. Just a slice is so powerfully built, Pollard. Even a slice, almost went for a 6.
Now, all ages in the house, and rightly so. Up in that wonderful vantage point, HBL VIP box, getting amongst the atmosphere here in the HBL PSL. Time for a bit of Anwar Ali again.
10 and over will give them 150, Karachi Kings. With Chris Gayle and Pollard out there, this is a doable job. 10 and over. Gayle on strike. Anwar Ali was a good delivery. Seen a lot of off-cutters and slow deliveries bowled to Chris Gayle, and he's not really been on top of them.
Well, I'm just looking up here from our great vantage point, this commentary box in the sky. I tell you, I reckon he gave this up, Gayle. Hits it, and Peterson knows it's on. Picks up. Geez, he's jumped. If that was hitting the stumps, he was Gonski. He would have been out of here. Nothing was grounded. Peterson was alert to it. Even though he knows it's going wide. Slide the bat, big guy. I don't care if you're 37.
He's had issues with his hamstring. Could be a reason why he really didn't threaten the throw. Into the gap, and good enough from Pollard. It's a boundary that gives him, obviously, gives him his second 4 and into double figures now.
Yeah, so much rests on the shoulders. Kieran Pollard at the moment, 2 4s and 2 deliveries for him. So he's striking the ball reasonably well. They haven't come out of the middle as yet, but he's still managing to find the boundaries. Quetta Gladiators have certainly assessed this pitch well, particularly their pace bowlers. Lots of cutters into the pitch, lots of change-ups.
One-handed flick from Pollard. He has not middled everything, hardly actually middled the ball. All boundaries have been off inside edges or outside edges. I think Gladiators have bowled splendidly well. Changed the pace, not afraid to challenge these 2 powerful strikers. The fielding has generally been good.
Absolutely endorse that, Rambo. I'm just looking from the other side of the coin. The batting, if they go at 12s from here on, and they'll get to around that 160. But can they? Can Gayle pull the choke out and start this lawnmower and go crazy and cut loose? Because at the moment, he's striking at under 70, and he's been there for 28 deliveries. Confirmation, projected scores are here around that dozen and over, gets him close to 160. But I tell you, with Chris Gayle, the way he is, he can't get out of second gear. Pollard, on the other hand, he's striking at 150. Here's Kumar Sangakkara, a little nervous. Ravi B ready to rock and roll. He's next in.
Took a lot of time to readjust the field. 2 more balls left. No one in the offside. Patrolling the fence, that's flicked. Once again, no timing from Chris Gayle. He wanted to. It was a late call for Pollard really to respond. They're getting a little frustrated and agitated. The body language isn't great of Mickey Arthur.
It's probably not a bad result that they only got the single. Pollard now back on strike, striking at 150. Pollard's probably thinking to himself, I need to face as many of these remaining deliveries as possible if we're going to get up around that 150, 160 mark.
So again, it's a miscue. Hesitation between the two runners. They eventually take a run. All right, then partnership, would you believe? 24 from 20 balls. We're talking about Gale and Pollard. 118 for 3. The HBL VIP box seem to having a very good time out there, out in the open, soaking up music. Timil Mills is on again, left arm pacer. Right, what are they trying to do here? The fine leg is up in the ring. Third man is in 2 minds. KP has been asked to go back. The rope. He's standing out of the crease. Let's see what happens now. He's covering the stumps as well. Oh, that's a good delivery. A little bit of extra bounce. And an outside edge. No one in the slips, only a single.
Yeah, looking forward to this. Tamar Mills, death bowling, wonderful variety. This guy's got wonderful variety as well. Very bright out there. You need the sunglasses. And listen, don't adjust my hat. Leave it. He's going to bosh someone behind him. Listen, I'll get you for that. Look, it's straight into him. Get back.
He's wearing a brighter shirt. It's really bright. It's a wide. It really was a wide one. But there's a strategy behind all this, because I think these guys are just willing to change the pace. Just roll the fingers over the ball and not give anything seam up to Chris Gale.
We had a look at it through Hawkeye the other evening, the best death bowlers going around in the Pakistan Super League at the moment. It was interesting that, yes, they nailed their full length, their Yorker balls, but they also bowled about 45% short deliveries. They got it in good areas, and it was a lot of the slower ball bounces.
It's a smash. We'll find the fielder. Gale's tournament strike rate is 71. In this year's HBL PSL, he's got runs at a strike rate of only 71.
Yeah, it's not easy going, and Gale obviously causes problems too with his partner running. Looking at the ball and looking at each other, and he's got a dart out the way, KP, Pollard that is. And you saw in the previous over, the calling wasn't there. It's the confidence between each other. Because Gale can't come back for twos, has to bosh one or hit a boundary or a six. So it's now putting doubt in his partner, how to run, what's the call, where we're going here.
The slow delivery is very good with his variations and bowls with a lot of control. Over the wicket, round the wicket, is there to change the angle. Denny very much front on pacer. There's a seam, the stock ball, which is a seam up on the left of the screen, and the change of pace, the back of the hand slow one on the right.
He's so hard to pick, very difficult to pick, because there's no discernible change in his action apart from when it flicks over. And this is the earlier one where Gale was all at sea, totally bamboozled by the change-up from Mills.
This is lining up to hit him out of the park on the leg side, because the weight is on the back foot. It was an excellent delivery, didn't allow him the width. Just been a very, very quiet period for the Kings with the bat.
Two to go here in the 18th. They've only got 5 from it with a wide as well thrown in. Pollard, where does he want to go here?
Excellent bowling. You've got to give credit to the pacer here. We're talking about a guy bowling in the 18th over, deep in the batting innings, and not been hit for a 4.
No 4s, also no 2s, and that's because of Chris Gale out in the middle at the moment. What that allows the fielders to stay deep to protect the boundary. They're not stressed that they'll accumulate runs and running 2s.
Slow ball only gets a single. Excellent stuff. Really was well bowled by Mills. Outstanding talent he is. 28 without a wicket in his 4 was burst. Brilliant. 125 for 3. It's been a very low-key Chris Gale, 23 from 32. And has seriously jeopardized the chances of Karachi Kings. At this stage, an in-form Gale would have absolutely destroyed the opposition. But 23 from 32, I don't know how to describe this innings, guys. That's gone. That's more like it. It took a lot of time for this to come, but he's managed one out of the middle of the bat.
Sweet, sweet sound from the centre of Christopher Henry Gale's blade. Anwar Ali bangs one in. 87 metres, it disappears. But for stats gurus, prior to that delivery, first 5 overs went for 46. The next 13 here for the Karachi Kings only went for 79. Credible. 79 from 13, lost 3 wickets. Tells a huge story for the men in blue.
He goes big again. This should be taken. Yes, it is. The fielder was well appointed. That's his 3rd catch. Extremely good fielder in the outfield. Hassan and Chris Gale's agonizing stay at the crease has come to an end. 29 from 34 balls, and Karachi Kings 131 for 4.
Ravi Bopara, he's in now at number 6. So they didn't cross. We're just wondering that. With that dismissal of Chris Gale, had they crossed? Umps are saying no. Those are good numbers. It's a shame he wasn't in maybe 2 overs ago. That's what the coach will be thinking. St. Mickey is looking a little pensive at this stage. So only 10 deliveries to go in this innings.
That's been the bowling story from the Gladiators. Slow balls. Variation over the wicket, round the wicket. They've caught well, especially this young kid. Hassan has been outstanding in the field. Safe pair of hands, yeah, watching the ball and cupped it nicely.
Well, for a lot of the games, we've been talking about how good he is with ball in hand, how entertaining he is with the bat. But he's been a real live wire in the field as well. Covers a lot of ground very, very quickly. Very safe pair of hands.
He's coming in. Obviously, there's been a signal of a slow ball. Yeah, it is a slow delivery. That's well read. And it's another dot.
Yeah, it's the beauty between the skipper, Sarfraz, and bowler, Anwar Ali. Bit of international cricket together. A couple of little subtle signals. Even a key word between them. Cheeky little bit of code. Yeah, Hamza's got one up his sleeve. Is he going to do it?
He's walking in like a fielder, Sarfraz. Oh, good that he ducked. Oh, God. He's looking at Pollard. Yeah, and that missed him by a mere inch or two. That really was a close shave for the bowler. In his follow-through, Pollard firing it back.
Yeah, most dangerous fielding spot in the field. The bowler, the fast bowler on the follow-through, and you've got someone like Karen Pollard ready to absolutely thump it back at you. That's called self-preservation.
It's just missed. It's almost like he's ducked and it's gone past him. Would have added a bit of a smooth shave to the side of his head. That ball.
Caught. That's good bowling. Riley Russo taking a very good catch, neat catch, and everything is working for the Gladiators. They bowled brilliantly, changed the pace, and Kings have faltered repeatedly. This was supposed to be a very good batting strip. Well, not for them. They're 133 for the loss of 5. Bopara gone after scoring only 1. Last over, and gets it powerfully. No one there patrolling the fence, so it was an easy ball for Pollard really to target.
Well, he's picking it. Is Karen Pollard. The slower ball, he read that one where he smooshed it back past Anwar Ali, and this one, no, that's a dismissal of Bopara. Sitting back, yeah, they're waiting. Sort of almost know it's coming, lots of change of pace. You've got to get more on it than that, Ravi. So Hamza, yeah. He's been given the duties of the final over. This young fella.
That's gone up in the air, and that's gone! Catch it, catch it! Has somebody caught it? They've been good. If that's a fair catch, that'd be the second of the evening. But massive hit from Pollard.
The jury's still out, Rambo. I don't know. Mel and I don't reckon it is. All this excitement here, though. Tell you what, it's a beauty of a stroke. Swivel, he's 6'4", and only he could have swiveled this for the Kings. Has he? Has he? Oh, send him up here. We'll sign it for you.
Yeah, that's gone as well. It's a 4. Bit of a late flurry from Pollard. 4-6-4.
Well, big opportunity here for Hamza, coming on to bowl the last over of this match. Up against Karen Pollard, and he's gone, thank you very much. You're a youngster, you're new into this Pakistan Super League. And I've taken you for 4-6-4.
Pollard flakes, finds the fielder, says no to his partner. Makes a bit of sense. Just 2 more balls left in the innings, so let Pollard strike them out of the park.
Straight away to get back. Young Was, stay there. M1E1, he's come in. But he's 31 from 18, striking at 172 is the big West Indian.
Gets away down the leg side. 14th wide of the innings, incredible.
Viv's not happy. M1E1 was certainly not happy when Pollard said, no, we're not going to take the single, I'm going to keep the strike. But the pressure that this man puts on the bowling unit is immense, and that's why a couple of wides now occurring at the back end of the innings.
It's gone up in the air. Will this be taken? Anvarelli is a good catcher. Yeah, takes it quite easily. Sir Vivian liked it. The wicket goes down. Pollard doing his best in the last over. Gone for 31 of 19, and it's 148 for 6. M1E1 is on strike, last ball of the innings. Sohail Khan is at the non-strikers end. Oh, boom and gone! What a finish! It went long and it was a magnificent strike from M1E1. What a way to end the innings. They get their 150 as well. Karachi Kings will have got runs on the board. It's been a low-scoring venue. This 137 is the average score. 154 for the loss of 6 Kings.
155 it is required by Quetta Gladiators to maintain an unbeaten run against Karachi. And Shafiq starts shimming down the pitch.
Karachi will look at this, and Quetta Gladiators opening batsmen haven't fired. Ahmed Shahzad looked good, but he hasn't got runs. They've chopped and changed with Asad Shafiq going out and Saad Naseem replacing him. Asad Shafiq comes back in. So maybe right from the word go, they can either get a wicket or just bog them down a little, because they haven't had a great tournament.
Ring of fielders on that offside, cut off the single. Two is the call from Shahzad. He wants 2, but Shafiq will not go back. Well, it could be a close one, this. Who do you think is going to win this match? Vote now at the PSLT20.com. Who's going to win this match? Are you voting from Karachi or Quetta? Just the one this time.
You're right about Shafiq. He scored 45, I think, the last time he played, but he only, at the end of that innings, had accrued something like 85 runs from 83 balls. He hasn't been able to accelerate. However, Karachi could not defend 155 the last time they played Quetta up here earlier in the tournament.
That's a good call from Shafiq. He called Shahzad, and Imad Wasim is none too impressed with that.
The running between the wickets will be a major difference. Sarfaraz, Ahmed Shahzad, Asad Shafiq, they'll run hard.
Purple cap, top wicket taper. Now will they get two here? No, they won't. Good pickup. That's well bowled and well fielded. Ravi Bopara, the fielder. Good piece of fielding that.
Tell you what, just from a personal perspective, as you watch the game on cricketgateway.com, I want to see Amir and I want to see Sohail Khan swing this new ball as quickly as possible in their hands.
And they did that here last time we saw it. We saw that opening partnership. They did swing the ball. Single off the last ball of the first over, 6 without loss. Well, Quetta Gladiators lead the table on 7 points. Karachi Kings, if they win tonight, they're just a point behind. They can go into second place on net run rate. Karachi could climb up that table. Oh, it's gone through. The man is up inside the circle. Mohammad Amir just got a little bit of shape there. And when I mean shape, just a suggestion of some in-swing to the right-hander.
But wrong line. Just down the leg side, and don't think he's got bat on it, but it'll still get a boundary with fine leg up in the circle. Got a deep square leg and the fine leg up in the circle.
Samamir, the fielder, it's a better line. By doing that, by bowling that line, you want the batsman like Shahzad to invite him to the drive and then try and swing that ball back in between the gap. Pepsi, catch a crore. Get ready, you people in the stands. We've had a good clean catch tonight. We win a share of a crore.
Just looking at the field, Bish, he's got 4 men on the offside, and if he's predominantly going to get the ball back into the right-hander, is that the way to go?
Down the leg side. Well, what was on that? The ball has slowed up. Leg buys, leg buys.
It's an interesting call, and you could go for an additional match, an additional fielder over onto that onside at mid-wicket possibly. I think right now he's just feeling out how much the ball is swinging. He wants to start it maybe just on the off stump and let it tail back in, struggling with his line so far. But if he does start to get the line right, he can then shift one from left to right.
That's the line. That's the line. It just held its course there. It goes straight through to the... His line is Sangakkara's right hand. It's got to be looking at Sangakkara's right hand. Look where he is. Look where Sangakkara is. That's his line. Straight through there. Well, Sanga can catch it normally. But that's what he's looking at. That ball carries its own course. If it swings back in, he's in business.
I ask you, Wilco, as a fellow left-arm trundler yourself, what does he need to get more wickets? He's only got 3 in the tournament.
Keep bowling. It's perseverance. You know, he's bowled a couple of decent deliveries here. On another day, we'll get a wicket. We haven't seen the ball swing much, have we, in this PSL? Not a lot. We did see Mohammad Amir and we saw Sahel Khan in one match where you wanted them to have another over each because that new ball was swinging. Other than that, we haven't seen much swing here. Can bowl a great Yorker, this fella. Mohammad Amir can get the ball right up there under the bat. Good over. Good over. 12 for no wicket. Usman Khan Shinwari. Usman Khan will call him, but he's picked up.
Interesting call here. They've gone for Shinwari ahead of Sohail Khan. Sohail Khan is the joint leading wicket taker of this tournament. He's got 9 wickets. And he does swing the new ball, so change of tactics, but surprises me here that you've not got your best bowler on yet.
Top edge, flies over Chris Gale, it's 4.
T20 cricket, you'll take that. Asad Shafiq. The angle going across him, he tried the pull shot. But top edges, over the slips, always get you runs.
Bazid for the bowler, this is Badkasmati. Badkasmati. Every time when you get a top edge.
It's the bowlers united.
Yes, we had a lot of bad luck in our time. Better. Took 3 wickets the other day, Usman, and had to rely on Pollard to take a good catch. That's all right. You're bowling it. Another decent catch, Bopara. Not short of emotion, is he? Usman is a little bundle of dynamite. No run. Every match now for the next 4 days in Dubai really is, it's almost like a final for each of these teams. Every team is still in contention, of course, for qualifying. It's the top 4 who qualify. 1 team out of the 5 will not be going through to the playoffs. And that could be anyone. At the moment, Karachi are bottom of the pack, but if they win this one, they go up into 2nd place. I like this. The whirlwind we never saw from Chris Gale. Pepsi, get ready in the crowd for Pepsi Catch a Craw. If you catch that ball, one good catch. Have we had one or two good catches tonight? Two tonight. Share of 1,000 US, 100,000, 100,000. End of the over, 18 for no wicket. Now it's going to be Sohail Khan. He's next in. Sohail Khan. It's just gone a bit too leg side. It's almost like a free hit. That's a loosener.
A fourth bowler in the fourth over, so 1 over spells, that's it. So you can't bowl a loosener, just not possible. Poor delivery down the leg side, help yourself. Alan, you would have loved this cricket, just 1 over, that's your spell, that's it.
Oh, I would have dined out on it. Let me tell you about my 1 over today. Gone leg side again. He's just got to get his line over a little bit here, Sohail Khan.
As a bowler, and you would have bowled over 600 of them in one season, Alan, back in the UK, you have to make a quick assessment, and particularly in this format, as to how much the ball is doing. If you're looking for outswing, then you can't afford to go 2 deliveries in a row onto leg stump. You've got to make a quick assessment. Wow, it's not swinging today. Mohamed Amir swung the first couple, but nothing thereafter. And then adjust your line onto that off stump instead of looking for that magic ball.
Yes, and it might just be a subtle change in the grip. Just move the seam a little bit. Just try something. That slip has come out now. Extra reinforcement leg side, and he's still gone leg side. He's actually bowling quite a bit wide of the crease, so there's a natural angle into the stumps. Sohail Khan, there he is. He's the joint top wicket taker with Mohammad Sami of Islamabad. Sohail Tanvir also with 9. Lahore Qalandars. Shane Watson with 8. Sunil Narayan with 8 wickets. I think that's the maroon cap in there. You'll get it back later, don't you worry. Okay, where's his line now? That's a good shot from Shafiq. He took him on, he came down the pitch.
That's what Asad Shafiq needs to do more of. Just take the attack to the bowling, and coming down the track just gave him that extra bit of momentum into the shot. Cool and cool boundary, slapped over the top of point, but good initiative from Asad Shafiq.
No shortage of effort going in here. You could hear the grunt as he delivered that ball, so he's trying hard here, Sohail Khan. You can buy your tickets from qtickets.com, or you can visit Al Ghurair International Exchange. There's TCS outlets in Dubai, Sharjah Stadium box office. There we are. So you can get your tickets anywhere but qtickets.com. Go on there. Man deep out there, and they didn't run the first one quickly, so they got away with that. 28 for no wicket. It's a good start this by the Quetta Gladiators. 28 on the board, they haven't lost a wicket. And the Quetta Gladiators need another 127 from 16. It's a good, handsome shot, that is. That is flown off the bat from Shafiq. I think that's the best of the innings so far.
Right in the middle of the bat, on the onside with a straight bat, and he's really whipped it away. Maybe this is a shot that'll kick him into action. Asad Shafiq already on to 17.
It's a good comeback by the bowler, just concedes the one. Shahzad is on strike. 9 he's got from 14 deliveries. You want to step on it a bit. Gets the short one this time. Man is still back there.
Asad Shafiq played all his cricket from Karachi, and maybe the extra incentive here to score runs against, well, obviously your home team. But today he's looked good. He's looked to have energy. He's running between the wickets, and he's been positive more than we've seen him throughout the tournament.
If you want to follow the ball-by-ball action, cricketgift.com, and don't forget cricketgateway.pk, PSL-T20.com, and all around the world you can follow us on cricketgateway.com. Bit late in the night for the youngster to be up. What time is it? It's gone 10:15 at night. Well, if he's like Danny Morrison, he'll sleep all day tomorrow. Danny expends a lot of energy with his antics, you know. Sure, that's a crack off the bat, that is. Boom, that went round the ground. It was a good sound. What a cool and cool four. That is the coolest of cool fours.
Was looking for that short ball for quite a while, and first one that he's got hold of. Always in good position to hit it over mid-wicket. He's taken it early, so he's hit it way in front of square.
So 39 on the board. Shahzad with his second boundary. 11 from the over so far. Oh! Fielded by Imad Wasim. 11 from the over, 39 for no wicket.
game on here at Dubai because Karachi, after having put on 154, are in a battle now. Quetta, very good start. None for 39 after 5. Shafiq and Shahzad looking good. Good start by Amir. The first bowler to go to 2 maidens in this tournament. So, economy-wise, been bowling exceptionally well. Hasn't probably picked up as many wickets as he probably would have liked, but certainly contributing to the Karachi Kings' performances.
Looking forward to Usama Mir's spell. He's a very fine leg spin bowler. But they need wickets. It's as simple as that. Kings in need of wickets. That's a beautiful shot. He's very wristy and very good through the leg side. Babar Azam there stopping the ball. So your best chance against him is to bowl an outswing line and keep him quiet through the offside. He's not that belligerent through the offside, but anything on the pads will go.
Well, Babar Azam has been fantastic with the bat in hand throughout this tournament. And just following it up with some good fielding as well. Run rate required at 7.77. That's manageable. Goes the short ball. Will it fall safely? It will, because Karen Pollard has dropped a tough one.
Oh! Yeah, I'm with you, Mick. Yeah, buddy. Geez, let's want to have a look at this again, because he got there, Pollard. Yeah, beaten for pace. He's chalked it up, Q-ended it. Well, he's got there. In fact, he's almost got hit on the top of the hand near the wrist. Oh, he takes these in his sleep, does Karen Pollard. But not here tonight. In Dubai.
So used to seeing him on the boundary doing some magnificent work there. And he'll be disappointed with dropping that, and then all of a sudden they'll be disappointed with the line again, as Ramiz Raja mentioned. It's the wrong line. It's a cool and cool 4.
Yeah, he's got to forget about that drop chance. I think he's still thinking about it. Pollard is normally so good. But obviously he's frustrated, Mohammad Amiri. It's a long line to bowl to Asad Shafiq. But right throughout the day, every time we've seen a bowler to vary the pace, the batsmen really have not been able to come to grips with it. In the first innings also, we saw so many subtleties and variations not picked by Gale and at times even by Pollard.
Well, we know it's a new pitch here at Dubai, having spent a week or so in Sharjah. But it certainly looked good. It was firm, good coverage of grass. Full and smashed. Straight down the ground. Back-to-back boundaries.
Yeah, that's the best shot that he's played. And he'd be thinking about that drop chance. This was beautifully delivered by Mohammad Amir, slow delivery, and Pollard got there and somehow it escaped his hand, and then this great straight drive. Weight on the back foot, but the follow-through was brilliant.
Goes to show that batters certainly have confidence in this pitch when the ball's up and there's pace on it. You can certainly hit through the line. It's the change of pace that's causing a few issues. Last ball. And a good fight back with a dot to finish off the 10th over, 49 for Zip. Quetta needing 106 off 84 deliveries with 10 wickets in hand. Just one run difference between the comparison after the power play. Karachi Kings 50 on the board, Quetta 49, so neck and neck at the moment. Reminder, Karachi can move up to second position tonight if they take out this match.
Come on!
And it's going to be the first time Karachi Kings really in this whole Pakistan Super League are pushing to make finals. They missed out last year. They've got back-to-back wins this year, the first time they've done that.
Come on! Come on!
Turn again there for Ahmad. So really interesting table here in PSL 2. As we see the 50 coming up. Oh, it's a bit draining sometimes, isn't it, Viv? Gets through his deliveries very quickly, does Ahmad. Tries to control the pace of the game.
He's temperamentally strong, Imad Wasim. Puts his hand up in a crunch moment, in a crunch situation, bowls with the new ball, can bowl later also in the innings. Shows a lot of control and is a determined cricketer. This is an excellent platform for the Gladiators. 52 without a wicket. All right, Asad Shafiq was supposed to be the slow one. Not in this partnership, going at a brisk pace of 150. Shahzad just a bit quiet.
Little reverse, doesn't get it through the inner field, but picks up a singles, 4 singles in that over, 53 for none. Very solid start here for Quetta. Shafiq and Shahzad putting on 50 without losing a wicket. And a very strong power play. Osama Mia.
Come on!
So here's the thing, if your leg spinner is your best chance of picking up a wicket, what have you given him for him to pick up a wicket? There's no slip, there's no one close to the bat. Just 4 men in the ring, which is a regular field for someone who's mighty talented. Just give him a slip or a short cover.
Or maybe give him someone about 6 rows back. There we go. No pressure on. And Shahzad says, thank you very much.
Oh, look at the teeth from Vivian. Yeah, got the piano out. He was delighted with this. Rightly so. Wonderful little skip down the track from Shahzad, and he met it rather nicely. And he got close enough to it.
And width on this occasion will be back-to-back boundaries. The first was a 6, the second a cool and cool 4.
Yeah, not a great start. I think is after that straight 6 a little bit circumspect with where to pitch the ball, and I think Ahmed Shahzad has played a couple of lovely shots, dancing down the track for a magnificent 6 over long on, and then waiting on the back foot, waiting in the crease and cutting him into the fins.
Does he go for 3 in a row? He's found the gap. Is he going to do it? Yes, he is. He's on the charge as Shahzad.
Yeah, he's in a hurry. Nathan McCullum in the house. Brendan's older brother. He liked it. some of the fans. 6 and then a couple of boundaries to go with the maximum. 15 off, still 2 to go here in the 8th.
Certainly targeting Osama at the moment. He goes again, he goes long, he goes very long. It's up in the second row.
Well, he is dead keen to demolish his reputation. Ahmed Shahzad on the charge, and he's played some great shots. You've got to give it to him for taking the attack to the leg spinner, who's talented. But have a look at this footwork. Glorious, out of the crease in a jiffy and getting to the pitch of the ball. Once you do that, you kill the spin on the ball. This is wonderful batting.
And he says, I'll take a single because I wouldn't mind the strike at the start of the next over. 75 for none. Ahmad and Amir very economical with their 2 overs, just going at 5s, but all of a sudden, right down the bottom there, 1 over, none for 22, Osama Mir. So he'll have a little bit of time to have a bit of think about that in the field. It's going to be Ahmad to continue.
Well, they're surely playing like a champion side, Quetta Gladiators. Kings were expected to get a good first innings total. That didn't happen, materialize because of good tactics from Gladiators and the bowling talent that they've got. I think half the job is done if you read the pitch and then apply your skills to it. And I think slow delivery was the key component of that wonderful bowling performance. They summed up the pitch and conditions so well that they didn't panic at all. Every time Gale was on strike, almost every ball was a slow ball to him.
Well, the bowlers adjusted exceptionally well to the pitch conditions. It was the batters that didn't adjust well, was it? So Chris Gale averaging a strike rate of about 85.
Tonight he was worse, wasn't he? Never really got over 50 too much. Squirted it to sort of into the 60s, and then he ended up with that strike rate in the 80s. But it was incredible how they got bogged down in those middle lows after 10. You look at that strike rate finally got up over 80, but it was always in second gear around at about 50.
Well, he's hit a lot in that area, and he's just going to continue on his merry way. Another huge 6 to Shahzad.
Well, he's displaying his talent and is liking to spin. Imad Wasim doesn't spin the ball much, so once you're willing to go downtown and near the pitch of the ball, you've got him. Straight once again and glorious.
And the biggest opening partnership of the PSL this season. They're on the charge, and there's not a lot Kumar Sangakkara and co can do about it, because Shahzad is in a hurry, very positive, going at 151.7 the strike rate, and Shafiq's no slouch either. He's going at 137.5 as they try to find this white cricket ball.
Here's another example of how good a cricket pitch is is this one here at Dubai. Batting strip this. It felt strong, it felt hard. There was hardly any grass on it.
Lower levels here at Dubai well and truly packed because they know that they're in the chance for Pepsi Catch a Crawl. Sharing in a pool of $100,000. Already had a couple of absolute blinders tonight. So we've got about 9 sharing in that pool at the moment. Ball by ball action, cricketgift.com. For viewers in Pakistan, you can watch the game live on cricketgateway.pk and psl-t20.com. Don't fret, everyone outside of Pakistan can still join in the action, cricketgateway.com. Footwork has been superb. A little shimmy across the crease on this occasion, stays deep in the crease, brings up a dot to finish, 83 for none. $83 for none. Now the record highest opening partnership in the Pakistan Super League for this season, went past Zaman and Roy's opening stand of 77. What's going through that man's head? Mickey up for not looking overly impressed at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, he would want them to be competitive. But going at what, about 10 and over, I guess it's testimony to the trueness of this pitch. How good a pitch is the one here. Right, Osama Mir lost it only exactly for 6 balls. That is Usman Shinwari coming on to bowl. 2 overs, none for 17, left armour.
Change up first delivery. And they still managed to work it away for a single. Very easy to sit and have a laugh on the sidelines when you're playing, isn't it?
Oh, easy going from there, Melanie Jones, and from up here. So, Hayla Joe Warden with his good buddy, Kumar Sangakkara, captaining the Kings out in the middle, but not so Mahela. He's staying warm in the dugout with the tracksuit on. But lots to offer. It's a wonderful setup with the franchise. I'd just like to start winning a few more games.
A call of no very quickly, and a wise one at that. There's a ricochet off the stumps. So they're now going to sneak through for a single. And he was comfortably home, so he won't even go upstairs. Some Twitter messages coming in. Shafiq and Shazad doing what we expected Gale and Pollard to do. I think you're right there, Saeed. A lot of expectations on the big marquee players. Shafiq really stepping up this evening, 34 from 25 deliveries. Slower ball, gets a little bit on it. They'll at least come back for 2. No, they won't have to bother because it brought up another boundary.
Nasser Shafiq, not as natural a striker as Ahmed Shahzad in limited overs cricket. And Kings will be disappointed that they've allowed Shafiq to go at a strike rate of almost 150. This wasn't timed at all, yeah. It's a 4 from it. Top edge of a slow ball. Incredible edges these bats seem to have.
Yeah, there's messages now coming from the sidelines for a Cool, cool strategic timeout. It's a fantastic shot. Oh, hit with a lot of power, but that man, Corin Pollard, he's dropped one today in the inner circle, but he's fantastic on the boundary.
Yeah, I'm with the sideline brains trust here. Got to take some momentum if they can out of this run fest from the Gladiator openers, Shafiq and Shahzad, booming along here at 9.3s. So just a couple to go, and 10 will be done, and they can take a strategic timeout and just slow things down and get together in a huddle and try and sort out a bit of different strategy.
Persisting with around the wicket, and there was an early call of 2. Could be close. The throw wasn't fantastic, but great pressure by the batting pair of Shafiq and Shahzad.
Yeah, I like the desperation from Ahmed Shahzad. He's valuing every run. Not only 4s and 6s, but have a look at this very fine running between the wickets. He was struggling. Had that throw been accurate, would have been difficult for him to get back in time, but full length dive, making sure that he was in. 147 from 32.
Last delivery before we're halfway through the allocated 20 overs. 63 from 61 needed. Worked off the pads, off the stumps. They're going to pick up 1. They're going to come back for 2. Exceptionally well placed. And potentially an overthrow, but they'll settle for 2. It's now gone to the highest opening partnership in the PSL. 94 for none. And we're going to have a cool strategic timeout. It's a little bit of a break for everyone just to reassess things.
End of the cool and cool strategic timeout. And just about a runner ball required for the Quetta Gladiators to get another victory here with all their wickets intact. And really they will have to implode badly and give this away. It is Karachi Kings who has everything to do to pull off a miracle here at the Dubai International Stadium. They've been ragged in the field. They've not batted with aggressive intent for most of their innings. And Ashad, Shafiq and Shahzad have taken toll, and they've run very well between the wickets. Almost as quickly as they're going to go upstairs for this. Have a review. Very, very safe.
I mean, seriously, what is the umpire looking at? The ball wasn't even in his hands. The Qatar Airways decision is not out. If the umpire couldn't see, he didn't even have the ball. It's just wasting time.
Let's go down to Zainab.
पेप्सी कैच करोड़ के विनर्स मोहम्मद काशिफ और अब्दुल रहमान मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं। मोहम्मद काशिफ, ये बताइए कि आपको कैसा लग रहा है? आप ज़बरदस्त आपने कैच पकड़ा, किसका कैच था पहले तो ये बताइए।
ये कैच क्रिस गेल का था और कैच करके बहुत अच्छी खुशी हुई। PSL लिमिट हो रहा है, बहुत खुशी है और बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि कैच पकड़ा है।
अच्छा, आपने किसका कैच पकड़ा?
हमने पोलार्ड का कैच पकड़ा।
कैसा लग रहा है आपको?
बहुत अच्छा फील कर रहा हूँ, बहुत हैप्पी हूँ।
अच्छा, ये बताइए कि आप क्रिकेट खेलते हैं, खुद आपको शौक है, किसको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे?
जी, मैं लाहौर कलंदर को सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ और ब्रैडन मैकलम बहुत अच्छे फील्डर हैं और संगकारा बहुत अच्छे बैट्समैन हैं।
और आप किसको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं? कौन सा फील्डर आपका फेवरेट है?
हम कोयटा का सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं और हमारा फील्डर है शुएब मलिक, फेवरेट फील्डर।
अच्छा, चलें ये बताइए कि ये जो आपने पैसे ऑब्वियसली गेन किए हैं, इसका क्या करेंगे आप?
कुछ भी नहीं करेंगे, जो ज़रूरत है वो पूरी करेंगे इंशाल्लाह।
और आप बताइए?
जो ज़रूरियात है वही पूरी करेंगे और बस।
चले, आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया है।
शुक्रिया पेप्सी कैचा करोड़।
शुक्रिया पेप्सी कैचा करोड़ का।
थैंक यू सो मच।
50 for Ahmed Shahzad, and at a strike rate of 147, really has picked up outside of the batting power play. And together, him and Shafiq have engineered a really good chase. 100 comes up for the Gladiators, 100 without loss. Shots from the HBL drone, the roadways and the lights so on across Dubai, and the lights are really shining on the Quetta Gladiators here at the International Stadium. 100-run partnership, first 50 of this year's PSL for Shahzad. Shafiq in close chase. At the cool strategic timeout, Mickey Arthur, the coach, didn't hold back. He really let rip into that team.
Had a few words to say. Oh, doesn't seem very happy, does he?
I don't think it was a dinner invitation for after the match, put it that way. He really, he addressed each and every one of them, and the poor Sohail Khan seemed to come off worst. Yeah. He left him in no uncertain terms and no doubt that he's got some work to do. 100 on the board and we've had 67 deliveries. Still another 55 needed from 53. What's happened to the bails? Now, Mickey, just calm down.
It's been a lethargic performance from Karachi so far. For Quetta, they've come out with the same intensity. And who do you think will win the match? Vote now at the PSL T20. Chris Gayle was turgid at the crease, couldn't get moving at all. Karen Pollard fired towards the end.
Where this insipid performance might come from. Bit of a glove on it, was there, or was it a leg by? It's runs, is it? Runs.
Maybe you need to describe the performance in Urdu as well.
Well, possibly at the end of the over. Well, maybe before the end of the over, because nothing's going to happen, is it? But for Karachi, one word. Begar. Begar. That's what I'm saying. No energy.
Ahmed Shahzad has been threatening all PSL. He's looked in good form, just hasn't got the score today. He came out with a purpose and he smashed the spinners down the ground. He's been in good form, but today the run spoke for itself.
So Shafiq deserves some credit as well because he did the early running. Because at the end of the batting power play, Shahzad was only 14 runs from 17 deliveries. It was Asad Shafiq who struggled really to assert himself in the earlier matches. He really got things going. It's a good save. He would have been gone. He would have been gone. It's good fielding at backward point. 105 without loss.
Eight overs to go, and Quetta Gladiators are strolling this match. 3 previous occasions they've not lost to the Karachi Kings in the HBL PSL. .50 required with all wickets intact from the last 8 overs. Still to come, Kevin Peterson, Riley Rousseau, Safraz Ahmed.
See what impact that little chat That's gone high. Pollard says his and takes it. So Sohail Khan, after the action we saw at the cool strategic break, a few words said to him. Yeah, Mickey Arthur had some choice words for the big fast bowler who has delivered now. Shahzad goes for 54, 105 for one. Shafiq on strike. Top edge, all the way for 6. So he got a wicket with a short ball. The ball before, now it flies away for 6.
Yeah, just the risk you run when you bang it in short. Top edge, do carry. Fine leg up in the circle, didn't matter. Went all the way. Asad Shafiq gets a maximum. On to 45 of just 33.
Yeah, that 6 actually brought up Shafiq's 50. And a good 50. He's played with a lot of freedom tonight. He started off running with energy with Shahzad, and that, looking back on it, was a precursor. What was to come? His best innings of this year's PSL.
And just, it'll feel sweeter because it's come against Karachi. He's from Karachi, playing against them, gets a 50. Best innings he's played this year.
Peterson's a long way down and gone. Run out without facing a ball. His 3rd duck of this year's PSL. He did say when we spoke to him before the start of the game he could come out tonight and get a 0. Well, he has. Soft feeling, really. On for naught again. 1-1-1 for 2. Riley Russo, 2 half-centuries already this season, is at the non-strikers end. Good carry from Sohail Khan. He's in the face of Shafiq.
Yeah, yes, no, total confusion. And a good throw from Imad Wasim. Well, he was not in 1 frame, he was not in 6 frames. Stranded.
Although we highlighted there were a few people who fell under the gaze of Mickey Arthur during the break, Shafiq. Disappointed, but Sohail Khan has had a good PSL.
He has. That was a nice touch from Peterson. And gone! Mohamed Amir takes a good catch. Karachi are not out of this just yet. They're fighting. The coach with a grimace and the players with new resolve following that break. Shafiq goes for 51, 111 for 3.
Sohail Khan, 11 wickets now in the HBL PSL 2017. Came into today's game joint leading wicket taker on 9 at just averaging about 12 per wicket. Now he's gone to 11. He is the maroon cap holder. Fazil Mahmood award for the top wicket taker. 2 short balls working in the over, a run out as well, 1 top edge for 6, so it's all been worth it, and he's fired up the big man.
A 3-wicket over puts a different dimension to the game. Nelson for 3. Sarfraz Ahmed walks in. Mohammad Amir back in the attack. 1 more wicket, Karachi Kings are thinking.
The pace, that has to G up Mohamed Amir as well. He has to take some of the energy from Sohail Khan. Only 3 wickets in the tournament. Try to get into it.
Short ball and well directed. It was a great catch in the end. Just misjudged it for a moment, but Amir does well. Everybody's pumped. What an over from Sohail Khan. What an over for Karachi.
In the gap, and for Sarfraz has already played a couple of match-winning knocks this tournament.
Onto that short ball very quickly, Sarfraz. He's in great batting form and took that length very, very quickly. That's his greatness at the crease, that he picks length so quickly.
I think Sarfraz and Imad Wasim have had a bit of a vitriolic conversation there too. That could have been tight.
Ravi Bopara just didn't pick it up. We had a clean pick up, I think it would have been very interesting. Sarfraz was off in a flash. Riley didn't expect the call straight away. I don't think it was that simple a run.
Oh,
Beautiful clean pick-up and a shy at the stumps. Batsman wasn't in the frame at all. So now it's Riley Rousseau, the South African. 2 knocks in this HBL PSL, a 76 and a 60. Forceful. Hits the ball a long way. Last time they played, Quetta were 3 down with just 30 on the board. Riley Rousseau 76 not out, and Sarfraz Ahmed 56 not out, got them home with 5 balls to spare. But it's through for 1.
We always wondered what went on in the strategic timeout, and we saw visually today what did go on. And it resulted in 3 wickets. Don't think I've seen this before in a timeout. So maybe this is the way forward.
Maybe the guys just reinforcing the point, they needed to wake up.
Well, this was a lost his cool strategic timeout. And then straight after that, Karachi Kings found something. This is back live now. Pollard again. End of the over. It's 118 for 3.
Just a little shot there of the think tank, Mahila Wadner and the 2 coaches. Run a ball needed, just slightly more, 37 from the last 6 overs. Q-Mobile selfie moment. Or return to the Dubai International Stadium after being in Sharjah for a few games. We'll go down to Zainab.
अहमद शहजाद जो है मेरे साथ इस वक्त मौजूद है। अहमद, ज़बरदस्त इनिंग्स कैसे प्लान की आपने अपनी इनिंग्स?
जिस तरह हमारे बॉलर्स ने बॉलिंग की है, आई थिंक क्रेडिट गोज़ टू देम, क्योंकि इतना आसान पिच नहीं था खेलने के लिए, और जिस तरह उनके बड़े प्लेयर्स स्पेशली गेल और पॉलार्ड वगैरह को जिस तरह कंट्रोल किया, आई थिंक वो उन्होंने एक टोन सेट कर दी हमारे लिए जो बैटिंग के लिए थोड़ा सा आसान हो गया जाके। और जब नए बॉल पे बारी आई पहले ओवर में ही, जब दूसरे ओवर में आमिर आया तो पता लग गया था कि बॉल इज़ डूइंग अ बिट, तो वहाँ पे इंपॉर्टेंट था कि एक आधा ओवर देख के अपने आप को थोड़ा सा टाइम दें और पिक योर बॉलर्स, एंड आई पिक द लेग स्पिनर टुडे।
पार्टनरशिप जो थी वो आपकी ज़बरदस्त थी, फॉर्म आपकी अच्छी लगी हुई है, क्या आप स्पेशल ट्रेनिंग कर रहे हैं या बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं, क्या कहेंगे?
कुछ भी नहीं, आई थिंक बहुत क्लियर माइंड है और ज़्यादा फोकस होगा पहले से, और इन्जॉय कर रहा हूँ क्रिकेट को। पीछे बहुत ज़्यादा चीज़ों में घिरा हुआ था, और जब मैं अपने बड़ों के साथ बैठा, स्पेशली मोइन भाई, वसीम भाई हो गए, इंजी भाई हो गए, ये लोगों ने बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प की है, लाला ने, रज़ाक भाई ने, क्योंकि मेरे ख्याल से इस एज में फोकस आपका सिर्फ क्रिकेट में होना चाहिए रादर देन कि क्या हुआ कैसे हो गया। तो फोकस अपना वापस क्रिकेट पे लेके आया, जो कि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट था, और इन्जॉय करने लग गया और अपने आप को बैक किया, और एक क्लियर माइंड है अबाउट माई सेल्फ के ये दैट्स हाउ आई अप्रोच माई इनिंग। जब भी बैटिंग करने जाता हूँ एक क्लियर माइंड से जाता हूँ और पिछली इनिंग्स को भूल के जाता हूँ। तो आई थिंक दीज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स रियली हेल्प एज अ क्रिकेटर। एंड अगेन आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट क्वेटा टीम, जिस तरह की ये मैनेजमेंट, रज़ाक भाई हो गए हमारे, रज़ाक भाई सेल्फ, उनका ड्रेसिंग रूम में होना, डग आउट में यहाँ बैठे होना, आई थिंक ये चीज़ें एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकता मैं कि क्या एनवायरनमेंट है हमारा। मैंने अपनी ज़िंदगी में जितनी भी लीग्स खेलने गया हूँ, ऑनेस्टली प्रॉमिस, इस तरह का एनवायरनमेंट नहीं देखा जो मोइन भाई ने रखा हुआ है और जो रज़ाक भाई वगैरह ने। कोई किसी की परफॉर्मेंस पे किसी को डिसग्रेस नहीं करता, कोई किसी को लेट डाउन नहीं करता। वी ऑल जस्ट हम एक दूसरे को बैक कर रहे हैं, उठा के रख रहे हैं और इन्जॉय कर रहे हैं।
ज़बरदस्त अभी तक फॉर्म लगी है क्वेटा की. इफ़ यू विन दिस तो आप क्वालिफाई भी कर जाएंगे. लास्ट टाइम के फाइनलिस्ट भी थे, तो इस दफ़ा हम क्या उम्मीद कर सकते हैं आपसे?
वही जिस तरह मैंने पहले भी बोला कि ना तो इस मैच से पहले कोई बहुत ज़्यादा प्लानिंग हुई, ना तो किसी भी मैच से पहले, ना इस मैच के बाद की है. मेरे ख्याल से प्रेजेंट मोमेंट में वी ट्राइंग टू स्टे, और गेम बाय गेम, एक एक ओवर, बॉल बाय बॉल, वी जस्ट ट्राइंग टू मूव ऑन, विच इज़ वेरी गुड. ये T20 क्रिकेट ऐसी है कि एक दो बुरे ओवर्स आपको एक दो मैचेस पीछे लेके जा सकते हैं. तो आपको आपको फोकस रहना है ग्राउंड में, एक एक बॉल पे, एक एक ओवर पे, एंड वी प्लेइंग एज अ टीम, विच इज़ रियली इंपॉर्टेंट. लास्ट ईयर भी आपने देखा होगा कि हम लोगों के पास इतने बड़े नाम नहीं हैं. हम एक यंगस्टर्स और सीनियर्स का कम्बो लेके चल रहे हैं, विच रियली वर्किंग इनसाइड, और द की इज़ वी एंजॉइंग आवर गेम. और credit goes to the management here. Why I'm taking their name again and again, because I never see the atmosphere like this anywhere in the world. मुझसे भी स्टार्ट हो रहे थे, I was hitting the ball well, मैं अब क्रॉस नहीं कर पा रहा था, आगे नहीं जा पा रहा था, 20s 30s 15 इस तरह का. लेकिन मेरा नहीं ख्याल है कि कोई मेरे पास एक दफ़ा भी आया. स्पेशली इस मैच से पहले तो मोइन भाई मेरे से ज़्यादा ही मजाक करने लग गए, जब गाड़ी में भी आ रहे थे और जब रात को भी गए थे कमरे में भी आके. तो ये चीज़ें मुझे तो पता है वो क्यों कर रहे हैं, वो मुझे उठाने के लिए कर रहे हैं. तो इतना अच्छा माहौल मैंने कभी नहीं देखा. इन सबको क्रेडिट जाता है कि जितने भी प्लेयर्स या फॉरेनर्स बैठे हैं, वो देखो.
चले, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका, एंड ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू ज़ैनब, थैंक यू.
As a really funny moment where Jamal Mills and Kevin Peterson and Luke Wright were saying, please take the mic away from him, stop it. There they go again. Luke Wright saying he would have fallen asleep with the mic in his hand. They're his teammates, so it's acceptable. Come back for two, you'd always get lots of energy when you've got Safraz running with anyone.
Karachi need a couple of wickets, need something to turn. 29, all looking comfortable now for Quetta. HBL VIP box, they're having a ball. Smack through the offside short, and Riley Russo gets a boundary. End of 15th, it's 130 for 3.
Look at the middle phase. That was a clincher for Gladiators, and Karachi Kings, everything just got stalled. This was a punishing drive. I mean, have a look at the force applied behind that drive. Almost both feet up in the air when he executed that punch. 25 of 30 for Gladiators. Leg spinner is on again.
What I loved about that shot from Riley Rousseau was that often when a batter comes out and goes hard at the ball, in a situation like that, they try and pull it to the onside, but he realised he had width. And he just stood nice and tall and knew where the gap was, and that's a man who's in good form.
Yes, they've caught the ball well today. The crowd's 2 catches. Catcher Karur, I think now we've got, what, about 9 in all? Oh, how did that miss the stumps? Was there a little bit of an inside edge? No, it's given as a bye, but beautifully bowled.
With you, Rambo. How on earth does this get past off pole? Oh, another coat of paint. We would have the zingers go up. Oh, please.
Imad Wasim has been needling the opponents or the opposition. That is what you want. Fire in the belly. There's a bit about him, Imad Wasim, and very close to that off peg. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of energy and a lot to like about Imad Wasim. He's very different to some of the other younger guys who are a bit shy at times in taking on the opposition, but Imad Wasim is always up for a bit of a punch-up and a fight.
Yeah, it was great banter between him and Shane Watson up at Sharjah a couple of games ago. Particularly opening up the bowling too against players that want to try and hit you out of the ground. He's got a wonderful temperament for that. Everyone's thoroughly enjoying themselves in the HBL VIP box. And why wouldn't you?
It gets driven down the ground, this time easily done by Riley Rousseau. So Quetta need 19 off 24, and they are 136 for 3. Gladiators in a good spot, 136 for the loss of 3. There was a little bit of drama created by Sohail Khan, picked up 3 wickets in 1 over. But since then it's been a good, smooth partnership, 25 from 19. Yeah, you got to say Kings possibly could have done a bit better with the bat. Shoaib Malik comes on to ball. It's getting tough now. Quetta just 19 away from their target. Q-Mobile selfie moment. With a bit of dance. That's wide down the leg side.
Interesting bowler, Shoaib Malik, when you look at him, particularly when you come from Australia and you look at off spinners, you want that nice tall front arm, but he loses it completely. Doesn't get much up above shoulder height.
About 15,000 people in, I think, maybe 18. Oh, edge, no slip. That's gone through. It's a fast outfield, and Sohail Khan with a slide and a stop.
Well, when it's running for you, it can run nicely for you. Riley Rousseau, well, he's been in good touch. I think he's the second highest run getter in HBL PSL 2. The run aggregate list, I think he's second there on the log. So he gets a little bit of fortune there, but I do like watching Riley Rousseau go for it in this form of the game.
He's very clever against spin, especially. Street smart, Sarfraz. You'll always find him busy at the crease and working the singles. Every now and then he'll get a 4 away or a 6.
I think you're spot on there, Ramiz. I love his energy between the crease, particularly in this format of the game. You need to put pressure on every ball.
Yeah, I think they need a slip, even though, you know, they need 14 of 19 balls, but just to make a point, get Riley Rousseau a little bit out of form and just let him know that he's not that great against spin.
Yeah, completely. These teams might meet each other again later in the tournament. Net run rate, all those things, is slight little percentages.
Beaten again, this time with a reverse flick, trying a reverse sweep. It's 141 for 3. Yeah, it's been an easy day for Gladiators, and largely because of their bowling effort. This wasn't a 150 pitch. Shahzad and Asad Shafiq finding runs, finding form.
Well, ball-by-ball action there. Jump on cricketgift.com. Viewers in Pakistan can watch it through cricketgateway.pk and PSL-T20.com. And for all my mates and friends and everyone else around the world, international viewers, cricketgateway.com.
Little issue with the zingers. Catch it is the call on the bounce to the fielder. Only a single. Wanted more out of this shot, clearly. But he gets the ball to spin. And at pace.
It's been impressive, as has all the leg spinners in the competition so far. They've been pretty happy sitting up there watching as well from the HBL VIP box. The option of having a leg spinner in your team is fantastic, but one that turns the ball even better.
Oh, that's the other one, the wrong one.
Riley Rousseau has been fantastic throughout the PSL this year, but this is probably one area you would think that he probably has just struggled with a little bit, is to the leg spinner, the ball coming in, and then obviously the googly that goes away from the left-hander.
When in doubt, go for a big shot. He's in trouble, he's in trouble. Sangakkara makes it look easy. He had to rush back and got underneath the ball in the end. But this was on the cards, unfortunately. Riley Rousseau wasn't going anywhere with his play against spin. He's got a lovely action. He's tall, he's about 6'2". Osama Mir, and well, undone by some fantastic piece of leg spin bowling. Gone for 15, and it's 142 for 4. 13 away from a win. That's cleverly played against the spin for a run. Obviously, he didn't have any idea which way the ball was going to spin, so it took a lot of chance. And it was a flyer that was taken comfortably by Kumar Sangakkara. He called for it and couldn't have been easy because he's wearing the helmet, and so his vision would have been a little disturbed. Nevertheless, excellent piece of bowling from Osama Mir. He was put away for 22 in 1 over, and so this has been kind of a comeback for him.
Slip and play now.
That is clever. Mahmudullah was on strike. First ball is hit the fence, and it's 147 for 4. Eight runs off 12 balls. Rather than if Quetta win, and they seem quite likely to win, they'll qualify for the playoffs. So this is a big win for them. First to enter the playoff stage. 7 points from 5. Mohammad Amir, 3 overs, none for 17. That's hit him on the helmet.
Well, we just saw a shot of Mickey Arthur, who came out and absolutely sprayed the group earlier before. Rameez, I'm really interested. You know, Mickey Arthur, South African. I think Australians are used to getting a spray from coaches. Is it a usual thing in Pakistan cricket?
Well, this is the first, actually. Because... you know, he conducts the meetings indoors mostly, and he comes across someone who's big on strategy, big on letting them know where they are. But out in the public view, it's a first for me.
Yeah, and that's what I think Mel's asking too for a lot of us. It's so unlike Mickey. He's so personable, he's a great character, and keeping an even keel within a group.
Shook them up because the reaction was a massive one. 3 wickets in 1 over after that strategic timeout for Sohail Khan. Clearly, you could see that he was getting frustrated. At times, such an act helps the team, really, because you've got to be told straight on your face what is happening. Reality bites, but that's how one should be. Yeah? Look at me, I'm talking to you. .150 comes up, so now just 5 away from a win.
We called this strategic timeout as well, and I think it was exceptionally strategic for him to come out and actually spray them on the field, because it really, we've spoken about Karachi Kings. They've won back-to-back games. They were just heading there on their way up a little bit, and they've just dropped the ball here this evening. I think it's important for him to let's do that now, get us back on track. We might lose the game, but at the back of the minds, the boys know how important it all is.
It's called for 2. That's a good flick for a couple of runs. I think the sad part of this game for Kings is that they've not been competitive. I think that is what got to Mickey Arthur in the end, because he's waiting for things to happen, for things to improve. And in the first 10 overs, nothing did happen.
And I think it stemmed from the batting innings. You go back to, you know, in particular, Chris Gale. got up to 29 off 34. But was so slow to start with. 3 off 13, it didn't get much better. 18 off 26, he made it up a little bit at the back end, but I think that just sort of set things in motion, didn't it?
Yeah, that was the critical point. Chris Gayle not firing and occupying the crease for a very long time. You don't use these words for Chris Gayle. It actually did help the opposition to keep him in, because he was slow. He looked rusty. There's that bouncer. It's a no ball. It is a no ball. He's overstepped the line, so it's going to be a free hit, and this could be over. Scores are level. Just a strike away now.
He's almost just handed the game to them, hasn't he? In one delivery. It looks like a height issue for the no ball. He's given one spray already. Will he give one in the rooms after this? Because this could be the end of the game.
That's it. Thank you for coming. We'll take it gladly, and Gladiators once again putting up an all-round performance, clinical in this win. They've never lost a game against Karachi Kings, and they maintain that brilliant run against the Kings. Yeah, they bowled well, they batted purposefully, they had a plan, they stuck to that plan, and in the end, the other side, the first side to qualify for the playoffs.
Handshakes all round. Very impressive win there by Quetta as they stay on top of the ladder and qualify for the finals. They certainly won't drop the ball though, because a few more games to go. They want to make sure that they can finish the round games on top. Back to the drawing board there for Karachi Kings. Batting first, just putting on 154 when the pitch is a new one here at Dubai. And there was probably more scores like that 170, 180 on offer. Mickey Arthur still not a happy man. We've chatted about it before. He's got a smile now as he congratulates the Quetta boys, which is good to see. More smiles for Viv. What a mentor for all these players and the coaching staff as well.
Well tried, man. Well done, man. Well tried, man. Well tried, Ravi. Well tried again, brother.
Safraz Ahmed has only lost just 1 out of the 16 T20 matches, which he's opted to bowl after winning the toss.